So today in this video, let's try to understand the importance of elements in Vedic astrology. Elements mean tattav. So if you see, there are total 12 zodiac signs in Vedic astrology and there are total 9 planets. And there are 4 elements. Elements mean to say there are fire element, earth element, air element and the watery element. So all these elements in Vedic astrology, they are actually connected with some aspects, some areas of your life. Some elements are more inclined towards spirituality. Some are more inclined towards doing a business. Some are more inclined towards wealth creation. So in order for you to understand like your own astrological birth chart, like in which areas my attention, my focus is going to be, so you must need to pay attention towards these elements. Even if you look at the zodiac signs, there are total 12 zodiac signs in Vedic astrology. The sign of Aries, that is a fire element. The sign of Taurus, that is a earth element. Gemini, air element. Then again Cancer is the watery element. Next comes Leo, again fire. So every element last up to the Pisces, you can search it over Google and you are having a full knowledge if you are watching this video. So out of these 12 zodiac signs, you need to count the number of planets in which area or in which zodiac signs the most number of planets are posited over there. For example, you pick up your astrological birth chart and you see the planets that are posited in the watery zodiac signs. I'm just giving you one example. You can relate it with your own astrological birth chart. So namely the water elements are the sign of Cancer, Scorpio and the sign of Pisces. So if for example most of the planets, like out of 9 planets, if 5-6 planets, if they are posited in the sign of water, then this is going to be more inclined towards the spiritual side of the life. Here I will tell you the individual main inclination is not towards creation, wealth or that kind of a thing, because the water element, that is a very deep emotional element. Water represents all the emotional aspects. It also represents the mood swings which is present inside you. Water is also the element which represents your empathetic nature, very sensitive person. So if the more elements they are going in the watery zodiac sign, it means this is naturally going to make you very sensitive, emotional and even overthinker as well. And even these kind of a planetary placements in the watery zodiac sign have the good inclination to become a good astrologer, numerologer. If you want to go into the field of spirituality, Vedic astrology, numerology, palmistry, tarot card reading, so this is going to be the perfect combination for you to go into. Because here what is going to happen, elements are going to attract, they are going to take some energy out of the planets and they are going to manifest in the form of results. Let me take some other example. For example, most of the planets, they are posited in the earth elements. And if you see, the earth elements are the sign of Taurus, which is ruled by Venus. The next earth element is the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is again that is ruled by planet Saturn. So what is going to happen when particularly the planets are more inclined in the earth elements, it means earth is the representation of a wealth. So this is going to give more and more inclination towards financial security. This is going to give you more and more inclination towards accumulation. These individuals, they feel very comfortable when they have accumulated something in their life. Even for example, if in the earth elements, if you check, more planets are posited over there. And even the sign of Virgo as well. I forgot about that thing. That is also earth element. So the Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. So if you feel like my planets are actually posited more in these zodiac signs in the earth element, then the sense of purpose in your life is also going to come through financial security. Because earth is that kind of a zodiac sign. Even if you look into the ascendants also, if you are a Taurus ascendant or if you're Virgo ascendant and even you are a Capricorn ascendant, so 80% of the inclination of the chart is then going to shift towards the working aspect, professional side of the life. This is not going to be a very good combination from the family point of view if more elements they are posited in the earth. But from the security point of view, this is a very good thing. Even your mental peace is only going to come if you are going to chase after these things. You are going to create more wealth, having two, three, four houses, having more cars. So this is actually going to give you more comfort. Although this is going to create a lot of mental burden and pressure inside you, but Earth is considered it as a absorbent. So this have the ability to absorb the shock as well. For example, you are going up in your career, professionally, financially, then again falling down. So Earth have the ability to absorb that thing. For example, if you are a businessman and if you are thinking, okay, let me start doing second business or let me expand my business, so then the earth elements will help you to do that kind of a thing in order for you to achieve your desires. They are going to be very perfect combinations. But in terms of taking action, then the fire elements are going to play a very important role. I will tell you the importance of the trine houses in Vedic astrology. And by mean to say trine houses, look at the sign of Aries in the Kalpursh Kundli, that is falling in the first house. Then the sign of Leo falls in the fifth house, that is again the house of creation, creativity, children. Even the fifth house is your Purva Punya Bhav, the past life deeds. And even the sign of Sagittarius, that is also the most important zodiac sign. So if the more planets in your horoscope or in your astrological birth chart, if more the planets they are posited into the fire elements, it means yes, risk taking abilities are going to be very, very high inside these people, extremely high. Even I'm not going to deny the fact like earth is only the accumulation of wealth. In order for you to generate wealth, you must need to have some action oriented mood as well. You need to have some risk taking abilities. So all that risk taking abilities, they are actually going to come through the fire. Even fire zodiac sign, if I will tell you, you are doing a job, more elements or like more planets in the fire, naturally you will feel after the age of maturity of Mars at the age of 28, because this is a like fiery graha. Surya, Sun and planet Mars, they are the fiery planets. So immediately after this maturity, you will feel that aggression inside you. Even at the Sun maturity at the age of 21, if you see most of the individuals, if the planets are posited in the sign of Leo and even Sagittarius also, between the age of 21 till 28, they are going to see all the rough patches, but this will actually help them to create that foundation in their life. So fire elements are also very, very important part. Next, let's come to the pure business side, and that is where the air elements are going to play a very important role. You can look into the sign of Gemini, that Mercurian personality, communication, all that YouTube, TikTok, all the video platforms, they are actually governed by the sign of Gemini. Even the online consultancy, if you are giving consultation online, all the IT field, all the IT work. Although Rahu is also going to play its role, but the sign of Gemini is actually responsible for spreading something. This will help you to spread something. Even for example, the sign of Libra and the sign of Aquarius. So they are the most and most beneficial zodiac signs. Even if you pay attention towards your ascendant, okay, first house, and for example, you are a Libra ascendant or you are Aquarius ascendant, so they are naturally going to have that zeal, enthusiasm present inside them. They will not set back, relax, okay, let it be. I have accomplished everything, now I'm completely fine. Fire elements and the particularly the air elements, they are going to show some sort of movement. So these are the individuals that are constantly moving. It may be moving in the positive direction or in the negative direction. That depend upon your complete horoscope, your complete planetary alignments, like which planet is actually going in fire and water and what they are playing its role. So overall analysis of birth chart is very important, but I'm just giving you small hints so that you can connect this thing with your own astrological birth chart and at least came to know more about yourself. Vedic astrology is actually a way of life. If you start living according to this ancient science, which is known as Jyotish Shastra, so I will tell you most of your problems, they are going to be completely solved. if you are look at 90% of the population, 95%, every person is going to face some sort of problems, family problems, financial problems, marriage life problems, career related problems, not be able to get a job, some debt problem, divorce is happening. So all that problems are over there, but there is only one solution, that is Vedic astrology. So if you devote some time towards learning this subject, this will actually help you to open up all the other blockages which is present in your chart. And here I will tell you the importance of the watery signs are also going to play a very important role. Here I'm not going to say like fire elements are necessary or they are most important, earth are most, no. There is no comparison between these four elements. But I will tell you every element is going to play a very important role. But if you want to understand your horoscope, like okay, my most planets are posited in the sign of air, okay, Libra, maybe the sign of Aquarius, Gemini. So it means my more area of work need to be inclined towards more communication, marketing, sales, where I'm doing more communication. If they are in the water, then towards the research oriented side. So in that way, you need to look after your horoscope. You need to actually check that these points very, very carefully, because it is very important for you. Even if you are a beginner in Vedic astrology, elements are the most important thing. Then comes, I will tell you, because first of all, you need to have the knowledge of 12 zodiac signs, 9 planets, and then the houses. Then you are going to understand this crux of astrology in more deeper way. For example, if you want to pick any chart and look into the 7th house also, that is the house of marriage and married life. So, for example, the sign of Taurus is over there. So it means the problems in your marriage life is basically going to be solved only by financial aspect. If, for example, in the 7th house, the sign of Scorpio, or maybe the sign of Cancer or Pisces, if suppose water is over there, it means the solution actually lies in the spiritual side of the life. So rather than taking your marriage towards the love and professional aspect, look from the spiritual angle. Similarly with the fire, with the air, if for example air elements are over there, namely the sign of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, if they are these elements, even if they are posited in the 7th house, it means you need movement. You need to have, like, after 2-3 years, you and your partner, you like both are moving. So that is very important way. Even for example, the if the fire elements, the sign of Leo is over there, it become difficult with fire elements to handle the 7th house, but it means you need to be a bit more aggressive, be more action oriented, be more goal oriented. This will actually help you to stabilize your career as well, because don't think like that 7th house is the house of marriage, so other houses, they are not going to impact the 7th house. House to house concept is very important. That is why I picked and made the complete playlist of malefic and benefic axis, which you can watch here, or I will link that in the description below. You will gain more insights with regards to your chart. Also, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any queries, any consultations, please contact me at my email ID. Any other marriage, spiritual, career consultation, do let me know. I will try my best to respond back as soon as possible. Till then, please subscribe my channel below and make sure to hit the like button if you really enjoyed this video, and please share my YouTube channel with all your friends, family members. Even if someone is not knowing astrology, share this video with them. At least they came to know about this spiritual science. This is also one way of cleansing the 8th house karmas. If you are dealing something in the occult sciences in Vedic astrology, you are sharing this knowledge, it means you are cleansing your 8th house. Totally 8th house is getting cleansed out by teaching and by preaching this Vedic astrology. And even don't forget to follow me on Instagram. And I'm going to meet you very, very soon in the next video. Bye-bye. Please check out this playlist.